Well, I think it gets to a certain point in your life where you push yourself so much with work, and you know, maybe in a way it was a bit of a sort of a wake-up call. But you know, I mean, look, it's not 100% correct, but I'm definitely,
I can hear
it's a bit tight.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing situation, but I've had a bit of treatment. I've sort of bit of holistic treatment as well. Bit of Botox in the larynx.
That's extraordinary. So that worked for you.
Botox was actually originally sort of part of a vocal fix. You know, so they put it directly into your larynx, and it sort of calms the muscles down.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I said to the therapist, I said, if you fancy putting it in my forehead, I'd be very happy about that as well. But I do have one of the best looking necks in the business.
Fantastic. There you are. So the benefits as well. So you're okay. You just have to be careful.
I think so. And I think if, you know, in this business, particularly with theatre, you push yourself so much, it does sort of take its toll. And I guess in a way, it's like a sportsman has an injury.
Makes
so,
sense.
you know, we're sort of working through it.
No, it makes
it's
perfect sense. But you're okay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
It's not.
Now, I can't believe this, but you're going to be 50 this year.
Yes.
How did that happen?
It's taken 50 years to get there, but I feel pretty good for 50. I feel pretty fit. I think we're about to embark on this tour, which is my amazing midlife crisis tour. That's exciting.
So
talking about my life and singing songs and telling showbiz stories and you know, talking about my family.
Yeah. So people will really get to know you on this tour?
Yeah, I think, look, there was an opportunity to do another book, but I felt maybe that had already been done.
Right.
And I quite like going to an audience. And I think the idea of actually, you know, chatting with an audience in front of you about the things that sometimes they don't understand would be quite engaging and, you know, a bit of fun.
Will the kids come along? Did they come to?
I'd rather they didn't, actually.
Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a funny one when you tell your own story as opposed to playing a character.
I understand.
You know, do you know what I mean? Because it becomes sort of quite personal. But I think they find me embarrassing anyway, so they probably pass that.
But you're not embarrassing. You're a cool dad.
Yeah, well, thanks, Lorraine. I'm trying to be myself.
Well, you weren't able to sing, and I guess talking would have been difficult as well. Were you?
Well, funnily enough, for me, it wasn't the singing. It was actually the talking.
It was talking that became
the problem. Right. You know, it's like a mid-range vocal issue.
So did you have to rest completely and sort of write wee notes to people?
Speaking on the phone was very difficult. Doing my radio show at the time was quite difficult as well. But I think, you know, life has a way of sort of, you know, telling you something. And I think we all try and push forward too fast, you know. And I was trying to capitalise at a point in my life with my kids and school and, you know, all those sort of things that are quite expensive, you know, make the most of my opportunities without thinking about myself.
Sometimes you've got to, sometimes you just got to sort of do that. And it's really interesting to hear a man say that, because normally it's women who are kind of like juggling childcare, but you've always had this great relationship where you both do as much as you both can. You know, that works out really well for you, which is great.
Yeah, no, Ange has been a massive support. The family have been
you found a good one there.
My fans have been fantastic. So I'm very lucky, you know, and it makes you realise just how lucky you are.
No, absolutely, absolutely. You took up art, I believe, just sort of like painting and things like that.
I've done a bit of painting. I went to a bit of a default position sort of last year, thinking, you know, is this going to continue? And if it doesn't continue, what am I? If it makes me stop performing, what am I going to do? Actually. But you have to work through those issues, and eventually I got to a point, obviously, with the Botox. That was the sort of last stop for me. But yes, I did a little bit of art, and I'd like to see that sort of come to fruition.
It's a lovely thing to do.
But the tour is the main, you know, is therapy for me too. going on this tour is going to be.
It's going to be great. We'll put all the dates in our website as we always do. But it's really interesting that even you, with the vast affection and huge affection that you have in this country, obviously in Australia and around the world, you've still got that thing of, oh, what if it all stops tomorrow? I think it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've got a little bit of that.
It's funny, but I guess again, having this happen to me in the last sort of 6 months makes you reevaluate. Look, I'm very passionate, and Lorraine, I'm quite lucky. I think we all are to do something, and I say that to my kids, find a passion in your life that you care about. If that can be part of your work, you are so lucky, because a lot of people don't go to work
and enjoy themselves and have fun. Exactly.
And I'm challenged by it, and I still get excited by it, and it gets me up in the morning. So, you know, but I think you've also got to find a balance in life, you know, even if you're as lucky as we are, you know.
Sure.
I think there has to be something else other than just show business and
that was
performing.
That was a little wake-up call.
Yeah, it was.
So glad you're back.
Thank you.
So glad you're back to good health. But take care of yourself.
Great.
And enjoy the tour.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Come and see us.
Absolutely.